Yo, what's going on YouTube? I got a little bit of a quick video for you guys today on the More Spash channel. Hopefully you guys been enjoying all the videos and all the content I've been putting out. I've been trying to really work hard for you guys, put out the best content possible. Go check out the main channel if you haven't subscribed yet, and let's get straight into this video because we got a bunch of new updates for Battlefield 6 leading into Season 2. Alright, so I'm over here on the Game Rant on thegamerant.com, and they got some Battlefield, at least they say some rumors and some leaks and stuff like that come into Season 2. We're gonna check it out and see exactly what it is, because I know a lot of people probably want to know what's going to happen in Season 2. We're trying to figure out if Battlefield is like, you know, EA and DICE are dropping the ball on this one, because honestly, we haven't been getting the content that I think that people want, you know, bigger maps, you know, naval combat, the things like that. So let's just kind of look and see what we have here, because there's some kind of things that it's leaning towards that they might do it within Season 3, but I don't think we're going to get into Season 2, to be honest with you. I'm just going to keep it real with y'all, but we're going to hop into this because they kind of got some Season 2 leaks here that I was looking at, and I don't know if this is actually true, but these are some of the things that they're saying that's coming to Battlefield 6. So we got some weapons here. We got an MG5 LMG, we got a CC Brand 2 assault rifle, we got a CZ Scorpion Evo 3 carbine, and we got a Scorpion VZ61 SMG. Alright, I kind of want to go ahead and look up some of these guns and see what they look like, because I don't know exactly what guns these are. You know, I am a gun fanatic, but I don't know every single gun out there, so I do want to kind of take a look at this first gun and see what's gonna pop up. Let's go ahead and take a look real quick. What do we got? Okay, this kind of looks like a gun that we already have, to be honest with you. I mean, it doesn't really look that much different than like the M123, I would say. So I guess this is one of the guns that we're getting. This is what it's gonna look like, I guess. I'm not really too sure, but let's look at this one as well too. See what we get to pop up here. Okay, we got a Scorpion. All right. So this is probably what we're gonna get in the game. So it seems to be a semi-automatic rifle. It's probably got like a 30-round mag, fully automatic. So I don't know, man. We'll see what happens with some of these guns. I mean, the thing is, they can add a bunch of guns all they want, but at the end of the day, it's like we need some combat, we need some like bigger maps and stuff like that. We just need something to change the flow of the game, because I think a lot of people are kind of straying away from this game to go play Arc Raiders because they're not getting bigger maps. You know, people want bigger maps, people want large scale battles, and I think that's what they should go back to, honestly. I know they're trying to cater to, like, you know, the smaller kind of maps. They're smaller but still big at the same time. You know, they're medium-sized maps. They're not large-sized maps. So I don't know. I think they should go back to the large-scale maps and see if they can, like, maybe bring back some of the player base, because a lot of people have left Battlefield. Let's be honest. A lot of people have left the game, and I feel like this hurting the game. And hopefully we can just get some bigger maps. I'm gonna try to see if I can talk to somebody and reach out to someone at DICE and see if we can like talk about something to get some bigger maps in the game, because they need to talk to the creators. I know some people like to say, you know, streamers, they ruining games. It's not us ruining games, bro. Like, it's y'all ruining games that be commenting in the comments, complaining about every little thing. You know what I'm saying? So I think that if we, you know, get a couple of guys together and probably keep telling these guys, keep beating them over the head and saying, yo, please put some large scale maps into the game, because I'm telling you, we need it desperately. Looks like we have some new gadgets as well. I don't know exactly what these gadgets are, but I mean, you can kind of just go ahead and like look some of these up and see exactly what they are. But okay, it's like a gadget for your gun. Like, what is that? Is that a grenade launcher? Is it a grenade launcher? I'm not really too sure. Let me get rid of all these other tabs. Well, I'm not really too sure. Is that a grenade? Yeah, it's a grenade launcher. So we got a M320A1 anti-vehicle grenade launcher. We got an RGO impact grenade. Okay, we got an impact grenade. So kind of like how the tank grenades are, the anti-tank grenades. I mean, you throw them, they just blow up instantly. That's what those grenades are going to do, basically. So hopefully we can see some more of that. I know a lot of people are probably going to be running that just to get the finish on people, especially in red sec. So I would like to see that. So the vehicles, we got some new vehicles as well. We only got 2 vehicles, which is pretty odd, because being that we're going into Season 2, and I know a lot of people are saying, you know, just it's not enough content in the game. But you know, I'm gonna just keep it real. You know why I think they don't put everything out at once? Because honestly, I don't even think Red Sec was ready. I think that they probably released it a bit too early. I think that a lot more people just should have stayed into the multiplayer thing and just kept playing multiplayer, and they maybe released Red Sec around, like, I don't know, a little bit maybe before Christmas or something like that, late November-ish. I would say at least, but I don't know, that's just what I think. But let's go ahead and look at this vehicle, because we do have a new helicopter, and hopefully this one is actually something dope too. Okay, it's like a buzzard, you know, from like Grand Theft Auto 5, a buzzard. So we get like a buzzard style helicopter. See, this is the helicopter that I've been waiting for. I know a lot of people probably don't know. They're probably too young to understand what we used to do with this helicopter on Battlefield 4. All right, we used to take this helicopter and just go stupid. All right, go stupid, absolutely nuclear. And I'm glad to see it back. I actually thought this helicopter was going to be in the game post launch, but it wasn't, and I was kind of upset that it wasn't in the game. I was just like, yo, where's the little bird at? Like, you know what I'm saying? Where's it at? And we ain't have it. And we also got another vehicle as well too. We got a jet ski, and this is something that has been in speculation for a minute. Some naval combat. They said they were bringing it back. I'm not really too sure what happened, why they didn't bring it back yet. At least in season 1. I don't know if they're waiting and trying to like build this up, you know, gradually to keep this game, you know, I guess relevant for a couple years, rather than they have to make a new game like Call of Duty every single year, just remaking games. So I think that they just want to keep this game going for at least 2 years without having to keep making a new game every single year, which I totally understand. You know, obviously to make a great game, you don't want to just keep on, you know, recycling the same garbage, kind of like what COD's been doing for the last, you know, 5-6 years. It's just the same thing every year, and I feel like that's why they don't want to, you know, keep on, you know, making the same thing. So they're kind of trying to like stretch this and like drag this out, but I think it's ultimately just running people away from the game and hurting it in a sense, because they're not getting, you know, constant content into the game just thrown at us. So we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully we do get naval combat, but I'm not really too sure how long it's going to take these guys to give us naval combat. We'll see what happens though. This is something I kind of wanted to point out. Someone said in here that maps are what I'm keeping my eye on, although there's been no confirmation about what to expect on this front in season 2. Perfect example of what I'm talking about here. A lot of people just expecting to have super big maps, you know, large scale battles, naval combat, just everything that we previously had in Battlefield 4 and previous titles. So hopefully we can get that. I'm not really too sure. I've heard rumors about this happening. I'm not going to really say too much. I'm not under contract to not say anything, because if it was something I could say and I knew for a fact, I would tell you guys, but I don't know. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, I hope that they can add these things to the game quick and like not mess it up really. I just don't want it to be messed up. All the other bugs and stuff that they have in the game, yeah, they do kind of sometimes just release stuff and it seems like they don't test it. It seems like every game does that. It's not just Battlefield, it's not just Call of Duty. It's like a lot of these developers, they just release something without testing it previously. So hopefully we can figure something out with this large scale battle thing. Hopefully get people back on the game and wanting to play it. And before I end this video, I do want to say this. I know a lot of people are upset about, you know, the season 1, season 2, season 3, the whole season thing. A lot of Battlefield people are complaining about this, but this is one thing I'm going to say here. I know a lot of people say streamers ruin the game and stuff like that, but honestly, it's really you people. I mean, I feel like the optimal way for some of these games, at least these new shooters, to work and have consistent updates where it keeps a long enough, you know, time relevancy or whatever you want to call it, to keep people just occupied on the game. It's gonna have to have seasons, man. I mean, if there's just random updates where no one knows when the new update is and they're just rolling out, you're never gonna really know. Most casuals aren't gonna really pay attention to that. So when you see, like, when you hop on the game and you see up in the top left hand corner that it's season 2 and there's like 3 days left until season 3, you're gonna be probably amped up to probably play some more, you know, hop back into Battlefield and just like level up whatever you can to, you know, roll into season 3, you know, already kind of having some things already equipped. So I don't know, man. My take on it is, I don't really have a problem with seasons. I just have a problem when there's pay to win, you know, guns and skins and things like that. Other than that, I don't think there's anything really wrong with seasons. But if there's anything that has to do with anything being paid to win or anything like that. I'm totally against that. I don't think there should be any skins you can buy to, you know, when you're in the dark, you're pretty much invisible or anything like that. Kind of like in Call of Duty where we had the Groot skin. Everybody was running the Groot skin. It was just a paid to win skin. You couldn't see the guy. You could barely shoot him because the hitbox was freaking broken for I don't even know how long, months and months until they fixed it. And that's just one of the things I definitely agree with if it comes to that, but hopefully it doesn't. We'll see the direction that these guys take with the game. I think that they're going in a good direction. I think they just need to kind of speed up the process with rolling out some of these updates and keeping people interested in the game. But yo, furthermore, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you have any comments, let me know. I want to see what you guys think about Battlefield 6. There's been a lot of things that people, you know, been saying about this game and dealing with Arc Raiders, you know, just previously dropping. So we'll see what happens with this game. I might probably play Arc Raiders. I'm not really too sure. I didn't want to just hop on the wave because everybody else was playing it, but it does look like a fun game. It does look like something I can get on stream with the boys, have some fun, and just vibe out. But yo, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.